Hey everybody, welcome back. We are at the fourth and the final segment of getting my bow sight in for spring turkey season. The first segment was just a rough get the arrows as close to the dot as possible. Second segment was working on group tuning by adjusting my bow poundage. On that one, I wasn't exactly trying to hit bullseye after bullseye. On that one, I was adjusting the limb bolts up and down until I started shooting the tightest group with whatever poundage my bow preferred. Last segment, we did a little micro adjusting to get the arrows hitting pretty much the 2-inch dots. So we are hovering right around that 2-inch dot now. Now, for the fourth and final segment, we're going to be breaking out the broadheads because you can have arrows with field points on them, smacking X's shot after shot. If your broadheads don't hit where your field points are hitting, you're going to, obviously, once in the field, not going to be shooting to your full potential, possibly missing game, or even worse, wounding game, and nobody wants that. So, let's head outside and shoot some broadheads. First thing, the target I'm going to be shooting at, it's roughly, I believe, I don't know, give or take 4, 5, 6, maybe 3-inch diameter. I'm going to be aiming dead middle at it just so I can have some room in the circle for everything to hit. The arrows I'm shooting, they are none other than the gold tip Velocity Valkyrie. I'm really digging on these arrows. I know gold tip, they came out this year with the brand new Force arrow. Considering getting some for deer hunting season, maybe, I don't know. We haven't got that far yet. So, they're the 400 spine, I believe 7.4 grains per inch, 26 inches long. I got the factory Aculoid knock on them. I got the factory Aculoid insert on them. The broadheads I'm shooting, they're the Schwacker Blue 261. Thing I like about them, this could be potentially my favoriteest thing about them. They have the blade lock technology, so you can practice with the exact arrows you use for hunting. Which means you're not going to have to worry about dulling the blades because the blades are never going to open. Sure, you can do that with other broadheads by wrapping tape on them, but guess what? Tape weighs. Tape changes the front of center, which in turn is going to affect where your impact point is. Potentially. Not dramatically. I'm a little OCD and I want everything as perfect as I can get it. So, let's head outside, fling some arrows, and go from there. Alright guys, so we are back out to the range now. I got half dozen arrows here. Some with field points, others with broadheads. I am going to throw these in the quiver. Except for that one. I'm going to shoot that one to start. Alright guys, so we just got done shooting a half dozen arrows. 3 of them with field points and the other 3 with broadheads. Looking at everything, everything's pretty much looking grouped up. I don't know if you guys can guess what arrow I end up pulling on the shot. That's absolutely beautiful. I am personally 100% satisfied with how everything's grouping together. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to adjust anything. I got field points touching broadheads touching field points. So, now the only thing I have left to do, I gotta keep shooting. Get ready for turkey season. I'm going to spin the target, shoot at the foam, and that's all that's left to it. Keep shooting. The more you shoot, the better you'll get. The more confidence you're going to gain in your shooting from shooting so much. So as you guys can see, the dot I was shooting at, it's roughly about a 4-inch dot, 3.5 to 4 inches. Now I'm going to come over and shoot at the top 2 3-inch dots. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot. And I'm going to shoot. Then in the future, before this weekend, which I probably should have already done, I'm going to grab my ground blind. And I'm going to grab my hunting chair. And I'm going to shoot out of that. Because I'm running a 15-inch front stand. It's a 29-inch arrow. So, I want to make sure I got my clearances alright. I'm not going to be hitting anything. And I can smoke that turkey when opening day comes. Is always the plan. So let's just run some reps and make any adjustments as needed. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that is one of the terrifying things about the gold tip factory 4 fletch. It is legit power to the fourth. I don't even know where that last one went. Oh my god, that's straight up shredded up. So, the grouping is pretty much nearly identical. While I have you guys here looking at this, I am going to let you guys in on one little teeny tiny secret. The more you guys work out, the more fatigued you're going to be. The more fatigued you are, obviously, the more your shot's going to break down. Now, there's two ways you can look at that. I'm new into archery. I've only been doing it for about 2 years now. So, this is just the knowledge I'm picking up over time. And in time, the knowledge I have to give, more than likely it should get better. So, make sure you guys subscribe to my page and keep up to date on everything new that's going on, because my information, it will update also. But, being new, I have found that every now and then, when you're up in a tree stand or in a blind or you're spot and stalk hunting, your nerves, they are going 100 miles an hour and you are going to be fatigued just from the adrenaline. You're going to be shaking uncontrollably and you're not going to be thinking right, which is automatically going to put your shot off. So, adding fitness into this equation of getting a bow sighted in, the better you can shoot while under pressure just means when the pressure comes during the moment of truth, you will be ready for it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment of getting a bow sight in for spring turkey season. Aim high, watch them die. Aim low, watch them go. My season starts this Saturday, so make sure you guys are sticking around then. Hopefully I can have some great hunt footage for you guys, and till then, keep shooting arrows, keep playing with your sight, keep playing with your arrow rest. Mathews, with that new v3x you guys got, I might just have to hold the bow up to turkey and it might just drop over dead. That thing is like phenomenal. It is almost a work of art, and I'm going to do my best to just beat the snot out of it this year. It's already proven itself this past season. Got that nice 7-point spot and stalk. Beautiful Michigan deer. Till next time, we'll see you on the 3D circuit. Like I always tell you, make sure you hit subscribe. That way you can stay up to date on my almost daily content updates. Swing over to my Instagram account at Corey Outdoors 2. There's always awesome stuff going on there. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers over there, I'm going to start doing giveaways. So make sure you're one of them. My Facebook page, Corey Outdoors 2 also. Make sure you swing by, give me a follow. Lots of fun stuff. It's going to start happening, and this is the moment for it. You guys take care, God bless, and be safe.